Hi everybody, it's you, Mr. Valvano. I can't talk. It's Tuesday night and I am going to do story time with you before I make my dinner. I'm going to make pizza tonight on a cauliflower crust. Did you ever have it? It's really good. It tastes just like the real thing. I hope that you had a good day today. I can see that you're doing really hard work. Because I am in all of your teachers' Google Classrooms. So I get an email notification every time you put something in there or every time they put something in there. So I get like 5,000 emails a day. It's crazy. I was really excited because we've been doing some video conferences with teachers this week. And so far I got to see Mrs. Lucas and Mrs. Santoro and Mrs. Rodriguez and Miss Katie. And then that was yesterday. And today I got to see Mrs. Panzella and Miss Pereira and Mrs. Katubi and Mrs. Coble. So it made me very happy to get to see them on the computer screen. And I think that you should all make sure that you send your teachers a little note of thank you, because they miss you and they've been working really hard all week, like extra hard all week for you guys, for 2 weeks actually. All right. So do me that favor and send them a note and just tell them how much you appreciate them. Okay. I'll be talking to all of them before the week is over. So I miss them as much as I miss you guys. You're all my family. All right. And now it's just me and Olena. All right. So tonight's story was selected by Mrs. Guthrie. So I'm going to try to sustain some funny voices that I was practicing when I first took a look at this. And this book is called The Bad Seed. And it is by Jory John with illustrations by Pete Oswald. And I am reading this with the permission of HarperCollins Publishers. All right, here we go. I'm a bad seed. A bad seed. Oh yeah, it's true. The other seeds, they look at me and they say, "That seed is so bad." When they think I'm not listening, they mumble, "There goes the bad seed." But I can hear them because I've got good hearing for a seed. You really want to know how bad I am? Well, I never put things back where they belong. I'm late to everything. I tell long jokes with no punchlines. I never wash my hands or feet. I lie about pointless stuff. I cut in line every time. I stare at everybody. I glare at everybody. I finish everybody's sentences and I never listen. And I do lots of other bad things too. You want to know why? Because I'm a bad seed. I'm a bad seed. It's starting to hurt my voice. I just can't help it. Sure, I wasn't always this bad. I was born a humble seed on a simple sunflower in an unremarkable field. I had a big family. Seeds everywhere. We found ways of having fun. We were close. But then the petals dropped and our flower drooped. And it's kind of a blur. I remember a bag. It's a sunflower seeds bag. everything went dark. And then, a giant. Oh my goodness, that man's eating the sunflower seeds. I thought I was a goner. I thought I was done for. I screamed and I hollered. Ah! Phew! But I was spit out at the last possible second. I flew through the air. I landed under the bleachers with a huge thud. Thud. When I woke up, it was dark outside. A wad of gum had softened my fall. I felt okay, but something had changed in me. I'd become a different seed entirely. I'd become a bad seed. A bad seed. That's right. I stopped smiling. I kept to myself and I drifted. I was friend to nobody and bad to everybody. I was lost on purpose. I lived inside a soda can. And I didn't care, and it suited me just fine. Until recently. I've made a big decision. I've decided I don't want to be a bad seed anymore. I'm ready to be happy. It's hard to be good when you're used to being bad. But I'm trying. I'm taking it one day at a time. Sure, I still forget to listen, and I still show up late, and I still talk during movies, and I still do all kinds of other bad stuff. But I also remember to say thank you, and I say please, and I smile. And I hold doors open for people. Not always, but sometimes. And even though I still feel bad sometimes, I also feel kind of good. It's sort of a mix. And all I can do is keep trying, and maybe thinking, and maybe I'm not such a bad seed after all. Hey, look, there goes that bad seed. Actually, he's not that bad anymore. I heard that. The end. It's kind of like all of us. Sometimes we all feel a little bit bad, but then we work really hard and we can be good. So there's a good moral to that story. All right. I hope you enjoyed that, especially the voices, because they were a little rough. But hey, I'm here to make you laugh and smile. That's my job this week. All right. So have a good night. Get some rest and sleep, and continue to work on your virtues and being helpful. I think today was helpfulness, right? So have you been helpful around the house? Have you done what you're supposed to do? I hope so. All right. Have a good night.